Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and today I will talk about the full moon, which will happen in the sign of Aquarius, okay? And I'm going to talk about this full moon in general, so the astrology aspects. And then I will go to each and every single sign and I will check out the astrology and also the intuitive messages that I'm getting through for the people that are watching, okay? Just keep in mind, this is a general reading. If you would like to know more personally what this full moon means for you, or you would like to have a birth chart reading, you can find my details in the description box below. So I'm ready to start with this Aquarius full moon. I'm ready with glitters and everything. Aquarius is a sign that likes to do things out of the box. So here we go. And besides that, I think it's really cool. So what can we expect during this full moon, right? We're gonna have some breakthrough moments, okay? Because we have Mars square the sun and the moon, and then we have Uranus squaring the sun and the moon, okay? And especially Uranus is in a very, very close aspect. It's almost like 0 degree few minutes. So it's very, very close aspect, which means this is going to be a time of breakthroughs. And maybe Aquarius is the sign that is ruled by Uranus. Though, when I look at the chart, we do have the moon conjuncting Saturn, okay? So this is really contradictory energy. So we're gonna have on one side, we're gonna feel inspirational, right? We're in Leo season. Leo likes to express itself. It likes to share their passions with the world. It rules the 5th house. And Aquarius likes to think out of the box. Let's get together. Let's get together and build something, right? It's also the sign that rules the internet. So I'm not going to be surprised if you know, your internet is going to be cut off, or there's going to be some stuff happening online, like maybe something switches off or some website, or there will be some new information coming out. And I think even there's like a new documentary online that talks about a man hated on the internet. So stuff like that, you know, there's different things that are defining the internet, but as well freedom. So where do you feel restricted? You're gonna feel it very strongly, okay? Because it's like being excited but not being able to do something about it. So what is literally confining you in your life, right? And there might also be some karmic lessons coming up when it comes to your emotions. So what side are you repressing, right? So very often people have Aquarius moon in their natal chart. They're feeling a little bit detached, right, from their own emotions, because it's an air sign, comes from the air. So very often you can, like, if you have this moon in your natal chart, you're like rationalizing your feelings. So you will see where you're starting to rationalize your feelings, where you feel restricted, and this will depend where this moon is happening for you. And of course, we're gonna check that out for each and every single sign. So yeah, Mars is the planet of action, and when there's a square with the sun and the moon, there's some type of like impatience. It's like, I want to get it done now, I want it to happen now, right? And Uranus is conjuncting Mars. That's why they're both squaring the sun and the moon. It's like, I want to have a breakthrough, but something is stopping me. What is preventing me? What are the blockages and obstacles that I'm making for myself, right? Because we also have Mars. Do I say that correctly? Yeah, Mars squaring Saturn. So this is really about wanting to work hard towards your goals, but also not being too impatient, right? To make a good plan, step by step by step, you're gonna get where you want to be. And also we're gonna have Venus moving slowly into Leo. So it will enter Leo on 0 degrees. I'm super happy with that because I have a natal Venus in Leo moon. I don't know why. I have trouble speaking today, but I'm doing my best. And we have also an opposition with Pluto and Venus. So issues with controlling money, or maybe there are some feelings of restrictions coming up for money, because we also have Uranus and Taurus, Uranus and Mars in the sign of Taurus, and this is related to money as well, right? Like money going out, money coming in, very unpredictable, but you do feel determined to make money. Yeah, so there is going to be a very contradictory energy of wanting to break through, wanting to chase your dreams, and then at the same time feeling this restriction. So it is about making plans, right? Making plans, and anything that's going to be forced upon you, it's meant to change that way, okay? Because Uranus is pushing this changes forward, and it has been doing that for the past few days, right? So there is a whole subject around Uranus, the North Node, which is the destiny, where you're gonna go to, a new direction in your life. So it really depends where is it in your chart, but the overall energy is where changes need to happen, it will happen, okay? So, yeah, I don't want to make it too long, so I'm ready to start with the first sign, Aries. It's so good to see you again, my lovely, lovely Aries. For you, you have the sun in your fellow sign in Leo, opposing the moon in your, in your 11th house. So, okay, let me get my program right here. All right, yeah, I've been filming before today, so I'm a little bit slow. And this also, okay, yeah, so we have this full moon in your 11th house, right? And this is where there is the natal Aquarius, and it's conjuncting Saturn. So there is going to be shown to you where maybe you feel restricted meeting the right people. Maybe you want to start a social media channel, like a YouTube channel or a Facebook page or an Instagram page or TikTok, doesn't matter. But something is preventing you from doing it. It will be shown to you. Or if you already have that, it could be that there will be shown to you what else you can add. Maybe you started it too quickly and you skipped some steps that showing you what else you can add, right? And I don't want to restrict it to just social media. It could be if you have a website and this is more business related. Could also be that it's just in general with friends. What is blocking you from meeting the people that are supporting you? But right now you do feel very drawn to like old souls, people that can really help you grow, and you have been kind of cutting off people that are not reflecting the same interest as you. So there have been a lot of changes when it comes to your friendships, and with Aquarius it's quite sudden. Usually it's like, okay, you want to be with old souls that think out of the box, that are different, that have something to offer as well, right? It's give and take. So we have the North Node in your second house together with Mars and Uranus, and it's squaring, right, your 5th and 11th house. So it's not the right time to lend any money to your friends. It's really telling you, okay, be careful with overly spending on one hand on like spare time pleasures, like romance, like going out, and also, like I said, don't lend money to anyone, because this is not really the right time. You're really trying to see what can make more money for you. There might be opportunities coming in, right, that show you what can bring you more money, or you're gonna do something extra. Be aware, is this something that your heart is telling you to do? Okay, so be aware that you don't just chase the money, but also really feel that this is the right path for you to go. So I'm getting this message to give you some purpose cards. You are in a major spiritual development area, so you're really going to grow spiritually, right? Going to open up, and you're getting a lot of spiritual messages. So write down your dreams, write down your ideas, and whatever friends have to go around this time is meant to go, okay? They're meant to go. So there will be shown to you people's true colors. It could be, for some of you, there is some trouble with the mother in relation to friendships. Aries, card for Aries. Yeah, very related. Okay, yeah, definitely some of you are going to have new money opportunities. I'm getting infinite abundance. So there are going to be opportunities coming your way, Aries, that's going to make your life richer. So what is abundance? This is materials. I mean, Uranus and Mars in the second house in Taurus is definitely materials. But at the same time, I feel it has to be something that is fulfilling you, because it says make a decision based on your heart's true desires. I didn't even read it yet, but it's definitely aligning about the message that was said, okay? And we have Virgo, we have Mercury and Virgo in the 6th house. So maybe some of you actually get some writing jobs, or you're getting communication from work and you're discussing maybe new terms, discussing a raise. It could also be that you're resigning and going into a new job, okay? So let's see if I can get you a channeled message. What I hear is just be yourself. Don't let other people talk you out of any decisions right now, Aries. And follow your purpose and not the money, right? Make sure to not follow the money, but like make it a circle. You are the core, your talents are the core, and the money is coming accordingly. Okay, so this is my message for you, Aries. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know, if you want to have a birth chart reading or any other type of reading, you can find my details in the description box below. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Let's move on to the next sign, Taurus. So Taurus, obviously the last few weeks you're being very much affected by this North Node, Uranus and Mars. Your direction in life is being changed like 360 degrees. You're going to have a completely different vision on life. This could be mentally, this could be physically. Everything is changing. So you could change your looks. You could literally move location right now, because we have the moon in your 10th house opposing the sun in your 4th house, and it's squaring Uranus and the North Node. So some of you are moving for a job, okay? Moving to could be another country, it could be just a move, okay? So there is a move happening. Could also be literally you're going to visit family and you're going to bring some type of news, unexpected communication with your family, okay? Maybe they're telling you something that's going to change the way you see yourself. So there's a big emphasis on new beginnings, material changes according to these beginnings, and also you are growing tremendously, right? With Jupiter there in the 12th house, you are growing your spiritual vision. You are starting to believe more in yourself and also believe more in higher power. That is going to be your drive. We do have the moon conjuncting Saturn, so you're gonna feel a little bit restricted when it comes to your emotions in work. So maybe something happens or something inconvenient happens, and it's really hard for you to grasp how you're really feeling, or you're really restricting your emotions to make others feel better. Okay, so be aware that you stay in integrity, stick to your truth. But definitely you're gonna have a lot of changes coming, and it's a great time to spend time with your family and to talk things through. Maybe they are not fully in agreement with the job that you have, so this is a great time to talk about it. But it's the time now to empower yourself, Taurus. Empower yourself. I got this for Aries as well. Look at that. Okay, so I'm getting infinite abundance. So definitely you're working towards more abundance. And I'm not surprised, you're Taurus. There's a lot of new destiny and new beginnings for you. And there is a lot of new abundance coming. But also a feeling of, because you have been changing your belief system. Some of you are starting to study something new. Okay, and this is going to help you with your heart's desires. Okay, so let me know in the comments, my lovely Taurus, what this new study is about. Okay, and then we have crystals. So if you can buy like crystals at this time, it could be like a ring, like I have a ring here, and pearls, but you can buy anything you like that you feel drawn to. You could buy jewelry or place it in your house, because this is going to protect you. Because I feel right now, like I'm getting these channeled messages that a lot of you feeling a bit wobbly right now, a little bit of a feeling of instability and not knowing where to go. It's a little bit cloudy, but definitely you're being forced into new directions, and you're gonna know exactly what to do, because you're intuitive enough to know that. And go into yoga practice or like some martial arts would be really good right now to keep the energies flowing. And also write down, like do some journaling, because your mind is making over hours with Uranus there in the first house. So yeah, this is my message for you, my lovely Taurus. Of course, this is a general reading. I also do private readings. You find the details in the description box below. And I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Gemini. So lovely, lovely Geminis. How have you been doing? Alrighty. So we have a full moon in the sign of Aquarius, which for you is happening in your 9th house. Okay. So you have been having Saturn in the 9th house for a while. So you're really changing your perspective when it comes to the world. Maybe some of you have been having a little bit of a negative view of the world. Maybe you have not been able to travel for a while, or traveling all the time for work, right? With Saturn, it's hard work. So either you go traveling for work and it makes you tired, or there is a restriction in the traveling. And we have the moon together with Saturn opposing Leo in the 3rd house. So some of you are starting to study something new, okay? And it's very strange, but it's T squaring Uranus and Mars. So it could be some kind of idea that came through your intuition or through dreams. So maybe you dreamt something, and it's very crazy because this happened to me. I think before I started my YouTube channel, I saw very vivid dream of me teaching intuitive astrology. And it was so real, and it got stuck in my mind for so long. And then I was like, you know what, I need to act upon this. So there's gonna be messages coming to you. So it's time to act on that. Also, it's really time to have fun for you, okay? Even though this full moon is gonna feel a little bit restricted, because it's like we have Aquarius, the sign that wants to go to festivals, no glitter, fun. And then there's Saturn being like, "Urgh." And we have Saturn with Mars. So you're being drawn to also take care of yourself, okay? Make sure to, because there might be some karmic situations happening around your money, right? 12th house is karma. So there could be, so be aware of scams. Be aware of scams if you go on a holiday, okay? I just wanna give you a tiny warning. And let's get you some cards. I see some of you are definitely making new friendships, meeting new people, getting out there. You're feeling very uplifted, okay? But be aware who you trust with money, just saying. Whoop. Right, big picture thinking. So Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So write down all your ideas. That's what I've been feeling. Like you have a lot of great ideas at this time. And I think that now it's a good time to have a journal or to study something and to act upon these ideas. With Neptune in the 10th house, you can really meditate and get ideas for work. Though with Neptune there, you might feel a bit foggy at work. It's like, oh, I can't see really clearly, especially since Jupiter left the 10th house. So in order to work with this energy, it's best to meditate and then give answers in or make decisions in work right now. Fall into my arms, surrender, extremes of life. So whatever happens, because I do see for some of you, it might be a little bit of a tough month. We have some viewers that are going to study astrology at this time. I do feel that, but it's more like behind the scenes, or you're studying like your own chart. But also it's time to let go, literally. It's like there's very little you can do. And also Mars in the 12th house is telling you to rest. Uranus in the 12th house is telling you, hey, destiny has different things in mind. So it's now time to let go and let the universe take you where you need to be. Called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. This is especially for my intuitives, Gemini. So with Neptune in the 10th house, right? And we have Jupiter in the 11th house. Some of you are starting to teach something, a certain gift, a certain knowledge. Maybe that's what you're studying in order to teach that later on. But you're in a cycle of exploration is what I'm hearing. You're in a cycle of exploration. Who am I? What do I really want to do? What is my passion? What is my heart telling me what to do? Yeah? So that's my message for you. This is a general reading. Keep that in mind. I do also do private readings. You can find my email in the description box below. And I maybe speak to you one day. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next sign, Cancer. So, Cancer, what have you been up to? You're a busy bee. I feel a very busy energy. So we have this full moon in Aquarius in your 8th house. And it's opposing the sun in your 2nd house. So a lot of things coming to the surface is about money at this point, okay? So we have the 8th house, we have Saturn there. So be aware of sharing bank accounts right now. I would not lend money to anyone at this point, especially with this T-square in the 11th house and, you know, with the square with the 11th house, sorry. Yeah, don't lend money to friends, and also don't lend money in general. I would not pick this time to share joint bank accounts. And if you do, read the contracts well, read it through, okay? You're really in a cycle of exploration, wanting to know more about the universe. How does it work? Maybe manifestation. You feel quite lucky with work. It's getting a lot better, more positive. You're being seen again. You're being noticed. People appreciate your help. Some of you are switching into a teaching job, teaching something, leadership position. You're definitely someone that has a great overview. So a lot of you Cancers are managers, healers, teachers, right? And right now there is also be aware of control in a relationship. So where are the power struggles in your romantic relationships are going to come up right now. You've been having Pluto for a long time in your 7th house, okay? Which are power struggles, manipulation, control, obsession. So make sure to see where that comes to light in the relationship. Could be through you, could be through a partner, okay? And it's opposing Venus right now. So it will be shown to you, like, what is it, what part of your shadow side do you need to work on? Same with Saturn in the 8th house. Also, it's about you being vulnerable and learning how to be vulnerable, because we have the moon together with Saturn. So maybe there were ancestral patterns with your mom or your father, like maybe your father and your mother didn't get along well, and this really, maybe they weren't really talking to you about your vulnerability, about your feelings, okay? So in some way you feel restricted. So there's a little bit of a restriction in sexuality. So write down all the beautiful things that you like about yourself, about your body, about your sexuality, about your creativity, and about your money. Maybe some of you are publishing some kind of website, or publishing something new, because we have Uranus in the 11th house in Taurus. So probably a money-making website, whatever that may be, or social media platform. It's now a time where a lot of people are releasing stuff online with Uranus there and the North Node, which is like bringing destiny into light. So protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So this is about trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and finding out who you can trust in your friend group. So there might be some changes happening in your friend group, right? Some changes, and you have to stay and stick with yourself and your own intuition. How do I respond in this situation? What should I do right now? What is the best way to move forward, right? We get inner earth, new solutions and beginnings. So definitely there's a new beginning. For some of you, that's a job, okay? But it could also be that you're gonna make a wonderful trip and you're kind of planning your trip, and it's going to be very lovely. Look at the sea and the forest. I do see a lot of you are really craving forest, nature, being in nature. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. You see, a lot of you are going into leadership positions. You do have, a lot of you Cancers have Aries in the midheaven, okay? Can be different, right? This is based on the equal house system. I only use that for general readings because it resonates with more people. Because with Placidus, it depends on your location, where you're at. So this is why I use equal house system to do the general readings, so I can make it as accurate as possible for everyone. All right, so we get children and strength, right? So we have the South Node in the 5th house, so there are going to be some cycles. You're closing down some cycles. So if you're a bit older and you have some trouble with your children, it's time to make it up, to talk about it, to close the cycle, right? With the South Node in Scorpio. Also, if you are, maybe some of you actually changed your mind, you wanted to have kids, or maybe right now you find that it's not the right time for you, and you're gonna wait until you feel it is the right time. Maybe you want to be more surrounded by like a tribe that feels like your family, like a friend group, or you just want to focus on your career, or both, right? So we have Chiron healing, 8th house, endings and beginnings, right? You can sense it already. You've been sensing something is closing and a whole new chapter is starting. And but it's really all exciting new beginnings for you. I believe in Chiron. So it's about healing, especially for Chiron, for you is in the 10th house. So healing the way you are seen in public, healing how you're feeling when you are in your job. How do you feel managing? Do you feel good enough, right? And some of you are healers actually, and you're giving away too much of your own energy. So be aware of that, okay? So this is my message for you, Cancer. Obviously, this is a general reading. If you would like to know more, you can book a private reading with me. Also, subscribe to my channel so I know you like what I'm doing, and I'll upload many more videos for you. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign, Leo. So, happy birthday, my lovely Leos. I hope you're doing well. Wow. Okay. So, a lot of big cycle changes, everything, right? But yeah, happy birthday when it's your birthday. Literally, the transiting sun is on your natal sun or close to it around your birthday. It's exactly on your sun, right? And this is a great time to manifest whatever you want. And this is why they often tell you, like, blow the cake on your birthday. And this is because you can make a wish into the universe, right? Because the ancient people knew that it was a very powerful day on your birthday, and it's setting a lot of new intentions for the next year, right? And we can see it in astrology, but also energetically, it's good to have a good vibration on your birthday. So we have this full moon in Aquarius in your 7th house, okay? So whatever you feel restricted about in your relationships, right? And it could have to do with your work as well. Maybe your work has been very stressful and it's been like, it's a bit heavy on your relationships. It could also work the other way around, where you feel like you're ready to commit to a higher level to someone, right? But we do have a bit of tension during this full moon, because we have the sun conjuncting Saturn in your 7th house. We have it squaring Uranus and Mars and the North Node. So it could be that you find it really hard to balance the relationship with work. Maybe you have a new job, or you're trying to really achieve stuff, and it's hard for you to manage both, to care so much for someone in a relationship and also work. But Leo, come on, you are capable of doing many things at the same time. So even though there are some tensions, just talk it through and you're going to be absolutely fine. We have Jupiter in the 9th house, so a lot of you are traveling a lot, going around, going on adventures, enjoying life, and also there will be a lot of intuitive insights coming to you on this trip, okay? Or new ideas coming through. You're gonna have so many ideas when it comes to work, and you're probably gonna execute it right away. You're gonna have a high drive to work hard, and you're a little bit less focused on family at this time. You're more about career and relationships. So let me get you a card. No, I want to give the angel cards for you, for my lovely Leos. Okay, wow, look at you. You're going through major healing in marriage. So some of you already met someone, and this person is healing your idea of relationships, okay? And then we have love, right? And have faith. Love exists. Maybe you recently experienced that it does exist. And you know, don't try to control the outcome with Pluto opposite Venus. So it's best to just let love happen And this is maybe also part of your healing, to let go of control and let the one, or I don't believe in the one, I think we have more than one person that can suit us, but the right person is coming your way, and believe in that. And it is almost like in the past you had a big heartbreak and it was difficult to believe that love exists and that it's possible to find love, but it is possible. Okay, so if you're single, you might feel a bit restricted and feeling like it takes such a long time to meet someone. When is my person coming? And the person is coming when you let go of maybe a certain type as well. Maybe in your mind you had a type that you wanted to be with, but literally with this Aquarius full moon, like what thoughts or emotions are restricting you from meeting the right person? So very interesting. Yes, humor and judgment. Okay, so make sure to judge. Especially when it comes to love, don't judge people too fast. And for you, it's so important, Leo, to be with someone who has a lot of humor. You like to have fun. You like someone passionate, someone who thinks out of the box, right? Ideally, a bit of Aquarius energy. You like it because you're both like really funny and can either work well together, or you need people around you that are fun, right? You also have Gemini in the 11th house. Gemini energy is usually very social. So make sure to surround yourself with positive people. And these are the changes that you will see coming. You're going to change your circles and your cycles, okay? So yeah, that's my message for you, Leo. This is, of course, a general reading, but if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you find my email in the description box below with all the details, and I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. I really appreciate you and all your support as well. Thank you so much, and let's move on to the next sign, Virgo. So, Virgo. Happy birthday to my early Virgos out there, right? Yes, August is going to be your month. I'm an August Virgo baby, so for me it's going to be also my birthday month. And you know, when the sun is transiting your sun, it's a great time to manifest all your wishes and desires, and that's why people blow candles on the cake, right? And we don't tell anyone because we keep the energy to ourselves and we spread the wish into the world. Though at this full moon in Aquarius, the Sun and Venus is in your 12th house, so this is really time to rest, to go on a holiday. We have North Node, Uranus and Mars. Could be for some of you, you're gonna go on an unexpected holiday. It's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe someone booking you a holiday, maybe there's some kind of surprise. It could be that maybe you're traveling even for work. We have Mars squaring Saturn, Uranus squaring the Sun and the Moon. So there could be an unexpected holiday coming up, or your job is telling you, hey, you need to go on holiday. You didn't finish your holiday, so maybe it's time you do. There is Jupiter in the 8th house, so you're definitely more curious about healing yourself. It could be that there's unexpected support coming in, people supporting you with money. So because 8th house is other people's money. Also, there is a rise in libido, and also you feel like you can be more vulnerable, more open. And with Chiron there in the 8th house, it was for a while, it was difficult for you to open up and really show what you're about to people. Yeah, there is Pluto opposite Venus, so there might be, and Venus is in your 12th house for most of you because it's on 0 degrees, so it can still be in your 11th house. But definitely there are going to be some lessons in love coming to you, things that maybe were hidden to you when it comes to love, and maybe why haven't you attracted the right person yet if you're single. It could be, there could be some type of control happening, maybe with someone you're dating. Could also have to do with money. right? Venus is also money, and Pluto is in Capricorn. So it's either there are going to be some struggles with money or money with a partner, but there's some karmic cycle that needs to close regarding that. Okay, I need to get some from the love cards. Oop. I'm pushing down a sign. I'm pushing down my own name sign, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna get you a... Ooh, they're flying. So the universe really wants to talk to you, Virgo. Really wants to talk to you. Ooh, look at that. Some of you are going to attract someone new. Okay. It's very strange. It's like you've been closing down a massive cycle. I'm getting relationship is over. So you might have closed a relationship or closed several friendship relationships. And then you started to focus on unconditional self-love, loving yourself fully. And then things come to light. So people are going to tell you maybe love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting. So maybe someone is visiting you. Maybe there's an unexpected trip, right? But things are going to get clear. So maybe there was something with an ex that wasn't really clear what they were thinking, but you're going to get more clarity, and also more clarity of where your life is going. I feel some of you feel foggy with Neptune also in the 7th house with partnerships. Like you met someone and you're really confused. Like, what is this? And if you're already in a partnership, maybe your partner is bringing you on a holiday, surprising you. And there will be some difficulties regarding to work. You're feeling restricted. Maybe you feel like it's hard to go on this holiday and to leave work. We have Saturn in the 6th house. Could be that you're super busy and you kind of have been putting off your emotions to get things done. I'm having take a chance. So the universe, whatever it is you have in mind, could be a new relationship, could be a job, it could be going on a holiday, right? And not focusing on work. Take a risk, right? Because Virgo, sometimes you overthink taking risk. I'm also talking to myself. It's really important to get out of your comfort zone once in a while and to just do something you would never do. And I mean, it could end badly. Yes, that's possible. It's always possible. But what if it ends well? What if things are going well and you regret not taking that step? Success and humor. So take it lightly, take it slowly, right? And whatever happens, happens. Take a lot of rest. This is not the time to overly work, or some of you even are struggling a bit with a burnout, okay? And if you do, really love yourself. Take the time and don't be hard on yourself. Judgment. Like some of you are so hard on yourself. You're like a perfectionist. Everything has to be perfect. I cannot rest before it's done. Sometimes your body is your number one. When you nurture your body, you can do everything else. If your body is tired, all the other things cannot happen. So take time for yourself and just really relax, okay? So this is my message for you, Virgo. Of course, this is a general reading. If you want to know more personally what it does to you, you can find my email in the description box below, and you can send me an email to book a reading. And also, if you like my channel and you want me to make more videos, subscribe to my channel, and so you keep updated on the new videos coming out. Thank you so much. I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Libra. So Libra, let's go and see what your full moon in Aquarius is all about. It's in your fellow fire sign, air sign. I'm a bit like slow today. It's also because I had a little party this weekend. You know, actually super guilty. These glitters are from a party, like bought them for a wedding party of friends, and I thought they were so pretty that I reused them for the video. So anyways, let's see what's up with you, Libra. So we have this full moon in Aquarius in your 5th house, and it's squaring Saturn. So it could be that you have been restricting yourself, like you feel a little bit less creative than usual. Maybe you've been putting your emotions aside when it comes to how, you know, maybe put your hobbies aside. And also this is a month to just have fun, enjoy yourself. And a lot of you are starting to date, or you've been putting it off. So I see these extremes, like some of you have been like dating a lot of new people if you're not in a relationship, and others have been like, I want to stay single, I don't feel like meeting anyone right now. And for the ones in a relationship, your relationship feels a little bit better, okay? We do have Venus opposing Pluto, so whatever happens during this full moon, it very often is related right now to control. So make sure to not dominate each other or try to convince each other of each other's opinions, okay? And it could be related to family. Maybe you are having a little bit of a conflict with a family member, and the family is telling you, oh, this job doesn't make enough money, and you're like, but I love this job, and you don't feel fully accepted, okay? This could happen. And we have the North Node conjuncting Uranus and Mars, which are squaring Saturn, the Sun, and the Moon. So it's like a T-square happening, where there is an ending maybe in sight. This could be someone moving on from the physical plane to the other plane, okay? I'm so sorry if that's the case for you, Libra. It could also be unexpected money coming in, maybe for a creative business. Maybe you felt restricted when it comes to money, and you see that there are ways to make money, or someone is interested in investing, okay? There are definitely Libras out there who's studying astrology or studying the occult, or maybe making a website for like a spiritual platform, learning how to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of visibility. Get out with friends, gather with friends, have fun, enjoy yourself. Some of you are getting pregnant, and I see that there's a little bit of panic going on because maybe it wasn't completely planned. But children are enriching your life, okay? This message is not for everybody. What if you're watching and you're like, okay, we didn't plan that, but you know, this child is going to make your life beautiful, for the one that needed to hear this, or the people. I'm getting freedom and death. So it's very weird, right? That sometimes an ending brings freedom. We have 8th house energy, and Uranus is very unexpected. So an ending of some sorts is going to give you a lot of freedom. This could be an ending of a friendship, like maybe some friendship just suffocated you, right? It could be an ending of a relationship. This could be an ending of patterns in your money or in your own, right? 8th house can also have to do with your cycles, your own mental cycles, things you attract. You're starting to see what was creating the obstacles, and you're giving yourself permission to be free and to enjoy life on your terms, okay? Could be that you're opening up your relationship, right? Meet other people. Could be opening up your sexuality, okay? Whatever floats your boat, you're seeing things from a different perspective that's giving you the freedom that you are craving. Right? Because some of you felt like a failure lately, a little bit like, when is my life going to happen? When is are the things happening that I really want? Okay. I do see that some of you are getting married as well. Anger, softening to love. Okay. So there might be some conflict that is going to help you in some way. It sounds really strange. It's like you will have a conflict with someone, and after that it will be resolved, or an ending will happen, but it's for the best. Okay, some love cards. Ending, spring, new beginnings. This feels in general, okay? You're gonna have a new cycle starting for you. And it's definitely an emotional freshness to this cycle. Perception. Yeah, I'm feeling this is more about perception. You're wearing different glasses and you're gonna see your life in a different light than before. Yes. So that's my message for you, Libra. Of course, this is a general reading, so if you want to know more about your chart, do a reading with me, you find my email in the description box below. Subscribe to my channel so I know you want to see many more videos, and I really hope to see you next time, Libra. I really appreciate your support and thank you so much. Bye. Let's move on to the next sign, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what is going on with you? For you, this full moon in Aquarius is in your 4th house, okay? So it could be that some of you Scorpios gonna have to take care of a family member. We have Saturn in the 4th house, and with the moon opposing the sun in the 10th house, you're really busy. Really busy, okay? I see relationship. Work is gonna take off. You're gonna get new opportunities during this full moon, but I also see something is restricting you at home. Could be your family. Could be that you're moving, and there's a lot of energy going on. And some of you in a relationship, there maybe some long distance with Uranus in the 7th house because of a move. Yeah, like physical distance or a different type of relationship. It could be that you're starting a business relationship, like working online with someone, but there is a new destiny happening. Also, watch your weight with Jupiter in the 6th house, okay? I'm a Scorpio ascendant. I've been eating like crazy. I'm so happy that I'm vegan plus eggs. So I don't eat that much fat food, luckily, but I have been eating much more than usual, and more lazy when it comes to sports, even though I love sports, right? It's a great time to do some health checkups, get yourself like checked up. If you're tired, you know, book a holiday. I see some of you are going on a holiday or traveling for work, but there's so many things happening. Online relationships, some of you meeting someone online. If you're already in a relationship, you might open up your relationship, try something new. A lot of like I feel like life is throwing you unexpected events, Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. I see you find newer meanings in healing. In commitment, sorry. You find healing in new meanings of what is commitment to you. Commitment to yourself. Right? We have Pluto opposing Venus. This means not controlling the outcome of, for example, a relationship, but also work, right? That not always can go the way you want it to go. Or maybe you have people around you that are controlling you. This is a projection that very often happens when a lot of Scorpio energy is involved. And I see generosity, so maybe it's time to give a small donation to a nice cause that you really want to support. And also to focus on what can you provide the world. Because some of you are hiding your talents behind the scenes, and it's time to show your talents to the public and really show what you're made of, right? And some of you are even showing like a new partner to the public for some reason. Maybe introducing them to your family. Ooh. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocent, rare gifts. I'm getting again rare gifts, okay? So I feel there's a lot of light workers watching right now. So it's time to step up your game, like work with energies, show the world your talents. If you're creative, if you're good at starting a business, if you're an actress or an actor, right? It's time to show your gifts, because I feel you've been holding on to some of your gifts, holding a treasure, but it's time to open it up. It's time to show it to the world. Show how loving you are as well. Don't keep all this love within you. Show it, share it, and learn how to trust and forgive. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so if you want to know more about your personal chart or have a reading with me, find my email in the description box below. As well, if you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel, so I know I should make more videos for you. And I really appreciate your support, your love, and me as a Scorpio moon and ascendant, I'm giving you all my love and blessings. So you're gonna have a wonderful August. Bye bye. Let's move on to the next sign, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, how are you doing? I feel a bit of a sense of being overwhelmed. Yeah, August for you is definitely a month for holidays, far away holidays, closer to home holidays. I see a lot of you are starting to study, getting out there. Maybe you're studying for your new work, like you want to do some extra courses to keep up. I see a lot of you becoming self-employed or working remote, but I see a lot of free time, traveling, becoming maybe a digital nomad, getting out there. Also, you're in a very fertile period, right? Even if you're a man or a woman, if you don't want children, watch out right now, okay? You're in a period where this can happen. And also be aware of your spending habits when you're going on a holiday. We have Venus opposing Pluto, so could be that you're overly spending, right? And this might affect, this might affect you. And there are also some restricted contact with maybe your siblings. Maybe they're away, maybe you're away, but it feels like a little bit restricted. But I see you're really focused on you, what you want, having fun, getting out there. Yeah, I'm getting this really harmonious energy for you. Like, I feel this Jupiter in the 5th house is making you shine, shine, shine. Yes, like being creative, romantic. A lot of you Sagittarius are out there again. If you're single, right? Love is coming. So some of you are definitely going to meet someone if you're single. Yeah, the Chaser. Learn from the past, okay? So this is time to, if you have been in codependent relationships, this is time to leave it behind, right? We have Pluto opposing Venus, so it's time to leave behind the patterns that we don't want in our life anymore. So the patterns of maybe being codependent, doing too much for the wrong people, you're going to close that cycle right now. And I see like the camera. So some of you are good at making pictures. So make pictures of your holiday, maybe share them on Instagram, but also you're looking at pictures from the past, so you can close it and, you know, send a little prayer and forgiveness to whatever happened. And thank your past for who you are today, right? So this is my message for you, Sagittarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I also do private readings. You find my email in the description box below, and I can see more accurately what is going on for you now, or if you have any other questions. We can always find solutions for you and also for your spiritual growth. So thank you so much. I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Capricorn. So Capricorn, how are you doing? I feel like some kind of freshness when I tune into your energy. It's almost like something uplifted you or something, and it's like some new start. We have this full moon for you in your second house. So this is about money, and you have been having Saturn in the second house. So it kind of felt like money was a little bit restricted, like you have to work really hard for money, right? And in the 8th house, we have the Sun and we have Venus, and there is a lot of cycles you're breaking down. It's like there is it's almost like someone sprinkled truth on you. It's like things are coming to light, patterns in your life. Maybe some of you are going into therapy, or it's just through meditation that you're like, aha, I understand what's going on here. And you single Capricorn, some of you are on dating apps with North Node and Uranus in the 5th house, or you're just focusing a lot on your creativity, exploring your creativity, right? Some of you are studying astrology in your spare time, or coding, or working on a website, and you want to spend time with your family as well, spending time with your family, being more appreciative of everything you have. I see a freshness, a start. You're breaking a tremendous amount of cycles right now. Well done, really well done. Getting this in a lot of, okay. Humor, relationships. So you're going to see more humor in relationships. So even if you're already in a relationship, you're now seeing that envy is not the solution. Or maybe you used to attract partners that were very envious, or maybe your partner is envious of you. That's not your problem if someone is envying you. I mean, that's not relationship. Or even envying you as a person, that's a big no. But I'm telling you, like, maybe that happened to you in the past, that they thought you were too strong, and they kind of envied your ambition. But also, there is something with jealousy in relationship, like someone is scared of cheating. Could be the other person was scared that you were cheating, or you were scared that someone else was cheating. And you're going into relationship more lightly now. Like, okay, yeah, whatever happens, happens. Let's just enjoy. Let's enjoy this time. And if you're already in a relationship, let's just enjoy time together. Let's get to know together. Let's go to the depths of our soul. Let's have deep conversations. Right? Yeah, I'm getting optimism and learning experience is exactly what I'm feeling in this energy. Like, you're really starting to see clearly what is going on. Yeah, just have fun. I feel you're also in a cycle of having fun between the sheets, right? Experimenting new things. Also believing in, like, it's almost like, yeah, believing in yourself, that ultimately the only one who needs to be happy is you. And that's not like become a narcissist. It's like, I need to do what's best for me without harming other people, but I really need to first consult myself. And I feel like sometimes we do need help from another person in order to awaken something within us, right? So if you go to a therapist, a tarot reader, or someone that just awakens and opens your mind to new ideas, new possibilities, right? So yeah, that's what I see for you, my lovely, lovely Capricorns. Oh yeah, also watch out for pregnancy, just saying. If you don't want that, be safe. But yeah, this is my message for you. This is a general message. Of course, if you want to know more what your chart is about, you can send me an email that you find in the description box below. And I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Aquarius. So Aquarius, how have you been doing? I mean, you have a full moon in your first house together with Saturn, right? So some of you Aquarius have felt a tremendous amount of responsibility. I don't know, I feel like you're carrying the world on your shoulders, and some of you have detached from your emotions to really be there for others. But the universe is telling you right now, you also need to focus on what you need to nurture yourself, right? And to allow yourself to have some breathing space. So we have Neptune in your second house. So money is kind of flowing through your hands. It's like it's disappearing for some reason. So the only way to keep money up is to make small donations or to really manifest money to you in a Neptunian way. I see people studying, or some of you meeting someone new, and this could be a, I don't want to say a burden, but it's like kind of unexpected, and you have a lot of other things on your mind, like maybe you're moving and you meet someone new, or maybe actually you're breaking off a relationship. So I feel either you're breaking it off or you're meeting someone new, you're moving in together, you're making big steps, big steps towards the future. Yeah. And there's a lot of surrender in this message, you know, with Pluto there transiting your 12th house. It's very important to surrender to the moment and to really, yeah, I'm getting purpose and freedom and judgment. So following your purpose. So if you're in the right purpose, it's gonna feel like a freedom. Okay, so you're not gonna feel restricted. So don't be too hard on yourself. If something feels very difficult, just leave it for a day. If you can, just have a break and see what you can do. And if you're in a relationship, have fun with your partner. Like, try to rewind, because I also see you studying. I see you soaking up energy. I see you taking maybe a small trip, but you're very busy at this time. Busy energies. Birth as a portal, deep love. Yeah, you gotta go through your own, it sounds really strange, but through your own birth portal, like your own self, to see what you are made of, how much love you actually have in you. And watch out with conflicts with family. Okay, there could be some conflicts happening with family, with Uranus, North and Mars, so make sure to stay as neutral as possible. And not cut off contact with family, only if it's really necessary. But it could also be that you're in some kind of distance with your family and you're really missing them, so you're contacting them online. It can have many different meanings, right? Or you're selling your house, or you're like in some kind of shifting. So yeah, that's my message for you, Aquarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And this is of course a general reading. If you want to know more personally what this means for you, you can find my email in the description box below and all the details of what a reading entails. So thank you so much, and I'm really appreciative of all your support, all your love. I'm very, very grateful. So I just want to tell you that, Aquarius. Thank you so much. I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Pisces. So, my lovely Pisces, how have you been doing? Okay. Yeah, I do see you're going through like a better cycle. I feel like you're going through a good cycle right now where, I don't know if you're doing like yoga or meditation or something, but something is changing in your energies. Also, Jupiter in the second house is helping you with more money. You don't feel so restricted in your money anymore. A lot of you are studying. Your curiosity is really like, maybe you're making money through a website, launching a website. This full moon in Aquarius is in your 12th house. So a lot of karma is going to be shown during this full moon to you. So this could be karma related to the mother, to the father, like family karma, but also what are you restricting yourself with, right? Because Aquarius is out of the box thinking. Like, what are you afraid of to face within yourself? And we have Venus opposing Pluto. So make sure to avoid conflicts with friends, or maybe some of your friends are trying to talk you out of some kind of relationship, or there is some conflict about you doing some creative work that other people don't agree with, right? Because some of you are getting a new job with the sun in the 6th house, and you really need to mentally prepare. Maybe you're about to start, but there's definitely a big shift happening for you. We have Mercury in the 7th house, so you might be talking to someone online, or you're just having a great conversations with your partner right now. Okay, so we have Mercury trining Uranus. Sometimes I'm saying things and I don't say exactly the aspects, and I do get some messages from people that say, you don't know nothing about astrology. You're just saying something, but it's okay. I mean, it's a free platform, but yeah, it's better to uplift each other. Steady progress in love. So there is maybe a love situation that is having a steady progress for you, right? Getting to know each other. But this is also could be a steady progress towards loving yourself, right? Healing, believing in yourself, knowing you can do this job, knowing that you're worthy of the love that you know you deserve, or now know you deserve, okay? Have faith. So I feel a lot of it has to do with faith, but I definitely see studying, maybe you're doing short trips around, like close by, and you're working online, but you're definitely more optimistic about life. More things can come to you. You're starting some sports, doing some healthy routines, really dedicated to get into a fitter routine, maybe checking up your health situation, relaxing, resting a lot, and this will show you the karmic cycles that you need to close, okay, with Saturn in the 12th house and the moon in the 12th house, okay? So this is my message for you, my lovely Pisces. I really appreciate all your love, your support. I am really appreciative of you. And also, if you want to know more personally what this all means for you, you can book a private reading with me. You find my email in the description box below. And I really hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for your time, and have a lovely full moon in Aquarius. Bye bye.